Hey besties, welcome to another video. Y'all, I want to talk about this new parasite that's going around. Y'all getting everybody bubble guts. You know, y'all been hearing about the stuff. Baby, let me put it on screen. Now, I don't really know how to say the word, okay? It's I don't know, baby. I'm spelling. Hold on. See, I love y'all so much. I done went to GPT chat to try to figure out how to say it. It's Cyclospora. That is the name of it, and I still probably mess it up. But the name of this parasite is Cyclospora, and y'all, baby, it been making people sick worldwide. So I said, why don't we talk about it on the Hey Bestie channel? Anyway, if you're new here, my name is Barbara Dior. I am so happy that you click play. Baby, do me a big favor. Go ahead, hit subscribe if you're new here. Go ahead and be a part of the Bestie family, baby. We do it all over here. We do the vlogs, we do the story time. I take y'all shopping, baby, and we talk about real hot topics, baby. Okay? On Small Talk, baby, we get a little men advice. I got a little dating advice. Check out Inbox Chronicles, baby, because I'll take you in my inbox. We do it all is what I'm trying to say, okay? And we also do Let's Talk About It, baby, because it's a lot of things that we need to be talking about, okay? And on the Hey Bestie channel, baby, I try to cover it all. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype this video up, because, baby, they need to know all about this new pesticide. Because, baby, I don't want y'all to get sick. But anyway, if you new here, thank you for clicking play. Thank you for taking a chance on me. But, make sure you check out my description before you go. And y'all make sure y'all shop at Diva Supply, okay? We got the new shades. We got that lip oil. I know you see it. I put a little bit over my lipstick. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all get some of that Rich Kiss and get some other things up there, girl, because we got some bestie the bestie church and everything. Baby, get into it, okay? But anyway, that's enough of that. Y'all came to hear about that pesticide, baby. Okay, I thought it was a virus that was going around that was making everybody have the bubble guts and you know, make mud in the toilet or whatever. That's what we gonna call it. But anyway, I had to do my own research because, you know, people talk, but we got to do the research, okay? So, hey, Bess, if y'all see me looking down, I got my handy dandy notes. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Hey, Besties, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It, where we discuss important topics that affect our everyday lives. Today's topic is something that many people have never heard of until they became sick. We're talking about the word, okay? The principle. It isn't a virus, it isn't a bacteria. It's actually a tiny parasite that can make you extremely sick for weeks, even months, if it isn't treated properly. Let's break down exactly what it is, how people get infected, and what foods have been linked to outbreaks and how you can protect yourself, okay? What is Cyclospora? Cyclospora is a microscopic parasite called something. You cannot see it with your eyes. It lives inside your intestines after you swallow contaminated food, baby. So, baby, the food that ain't no good is contaminated, baby. Ooh, okay. Once inside your digestive system, it multiplies and causes an intestinal infection called cyclosporiasis. Now, I might have messed that up, but, baby, it get inside your intestine, it spreads and multiplies. Now you got an infection, okay? That's basically the breakdown of it. One important thing to know is, unlike many stomach viruses, cyclospores usually does not spread directly from person to person because the parasite has matured in the environment before it became infectious, okay? How do people get it? Most people become infected after eating contaminated fresh produce. So imagine me in my healthy bag. Y'all got to check out Get Fit with Barry. Imagine me trying to change my life, and then the good stuff is affected now. What's going on? Okay. Most people become infected after eating contaminated fresh produce. The parasites usually contaminate food through water that has been polluted with human waste. Fresh fruits and vegetables are especially risky because many are eaten raw. Even if produce look perfectly clean, the parasite might still be depressing. Baby, ain't that scary, baby? Thinking you finna get you a little apple. The apple a day keep the doctor away, but you might gotta call. That came out good, didn't it? You might gotta call them, baby. We got a problem. I ain't the apple. I ain't feeling right. Anyway, food lead to cycles. You know what I'm saying. Several foods have repeatedly been connected to outbreaks. These include, okay, we're gonna find out the foods, okay. Bagged salad mixes. So you know them salad mixes that they're all already made and they put in the bag together, baby. I like buying them, but baby, when this outbreak happened, baby, I ain't brought a bag, okay. I ain't brought a bag. Roman lettuce, okay. So if you like the Roman lettuce, be careful with it, okay. Iceberg lettuce, okay. Cilantro, okay. Cilantro, fresh basil, parsley, green onions, raspberry, blackberries, snow peas, and sugar snap peas, okay. Y'all eating any of that? If y'all eating any of that, because you might be careful. If you feel sick, you might need to tell your doctor to check for this, okay. Important produce has often been involved, but outbreaks have also involved produce grown in the United States. So if you in the United States, that's for you, okay. Remember, this doesn't mean those foods are dangerous at all the time. It simply means these foods have been involved in previous outbreaks, okay. Restaurants that have been connected to outbreaks, and many outbreaks have been tracked back to restaurants after contaminated produce was served. Examples over the years include McDonald's salads in 2018, Chick-fil-A salads in 2018. So now 2018, it broke out, baby. Now it's back. It's back. 2006 is back. Okay, so watch your back, okay? Your front and your side, and what you put in your mouth, okay? Olive Garden, okay? Red Lobster, okay? Y'all eat there? Yeah, you ate there recently? Do you feel a little tingling in your stomach? In many of these cases, the restaurants were not actually preparing food unsafely. The contaminated happened before the products even arrived. That's why restaurants sometimes become part of an outbreak, even though they didn't cause it. Symptoms usually begin about 1 week after eating contaminated food. So imagine thinking like, girl, they were lying. Baby, I ate at Chick-fil-A the other day and I'm fine. And then, what it say, 1 week later, you get the little queasing in your stomach. Then you were like, maybe they won't. Okay. Common symptoms include frequently watery diarrhea. Baby, let me tell you something. 2 days ago, not even 2 days ago, baby. What's today? Today is Saturday, baby. Yesterday I went to the doctor. 2 days before that, so on Wednesday, my stomach started feeling queasy. Y'all, I was thinking about everybody was talking about this stuff. I told my doctor gave me some medicine, and just in case I got it, baby. I took it, and baby, it went away. I might have had it, because baby, I had all these symptoms, okay? I ain't had explosive diarrhea, but when it came out, it didn't come out regular, so I guess it was mildly explosive. Loss of appetite, baby. I didn't know what to eat. My stomach was feeling bad. Weight loss, baby. Might need some of that. Had stomach cramps. I had a few of those. Bloating, gas, nausea. Had some of that. Vomiting. Didn't do none of that, but felt like it, okay? Extremely fatigued. Didn't have none of that. Low-grade fever. Okay. So those are the symptoms. So you had any of them symptoms here lately, baby? Talking about this stuff has made my stomach instantly hurt. I don't know about y'all, but okay now, Billy. We ain't got no dang. I got to take my medicine every 12 hours. It's 12:09. Might got to pop another pill, okay? Because my stomach ain't been feeling fine. I get to talk about this. Now my stomach going, okay, anyway. One thing that makes Cyclospora different, the symptoms often improve, then come back again. It sounds like COVID. That's what COVID is. COVID, you be still feeling real sick, and then you feel like, okay, I'm getting over, and then it reboots overnight. That's what makes COVID different than the cold to me. Some people stay sick for several weeks. Others may feel ill for months. Imagine being sick for months, baby, because you ate an apple. Or a sweet pea, or whatever that list was. And man, some lettuce for months. Others may feel ill for months if they don't receive treatment. Who is most at risk? Anyone can become infected. However, it can be more serious for older adults, younger children, pregnant women, people with weakened immune system, cancer patients, or organ transplant recipients, people living with HIV and AIDS. How is it diagnosed? Doctors usually order a special stool test. Cyclospora doesn't always show up on routine stool culture. Sometimes multiple stool samples are needed before it's found. Treatment. So y'all know what a stool sample is. This means when they take some of your poop and then they send it off for a sample. Okay, you know, they send it out to get tested. Okay, so you gonna have to pass it. You gonna have to scoop it yourself, and then, you know, of course they can give you something to put it in, and then you got to give it to your doctor, baby. Maybe, yeah. When my son was going through something and he kept having diarrhea, I think this is what they thought he had, and we had to keep doing it, but it never will come back, you know. So anyway, the treatment, the good news. This is treatable. Doctors usually just prescribe an antibiotic, and I'm gonna let y'all see it. That's the antibiotic, okay? Because, baby, who finna try to say that? I ain't no doctor, no nurse. I'm just a girl that think y'all might need to know this information. So listen, okay? Most people begin feeling better after starting treatment. If someone cannot take a antibiotic because of an allergy, they should speak with the healthcare provider about alternation, although there may be fewer provided options. While recovering, drinking plenty of fluids, replace electrolytes, and get lots of rest, and avoid dehydration. How can you protect yourself? Wash your hands often. Wash fruit and vegetables under running water. Separate raw foods from cooking foods. Use clean cutting boards. Refrigerate produce properly. Stay informed about food recalls. Okay? If public health officials announce this outbreak, do not eat the recalled food. Throw it away immediately. Can washing food remove this parasite? Unfortunately, not always. This parasite sticks tightly to produce. Even washing fruit and vegetables thoroughly may completely remove the parasite. May not completely remove the parasite. May not, y'all. Okay. Cooking food is much more effective. But many of the foods linked to outbreaks are usually eaten raw. Okay? What should you do if you think you have it? If you have diarrhea lasting more than a few days, especially after eating fresh produce, call your doctor. Don't try to tough it out. The sooner you're diagnosed, the sooner treatment can begin. Seek immediate medical care if you have signs of diarrhea, very dry mouth, dizziness, or little to no urine, bloody stools, high fever, and severe abdominal pain. Symptoms last more than a few days, especially if you're older, pregnant. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is, or carrying a young child. Okay. So if you got any of these, you need to seek medical care. Okay. Final thoughts. Cyclospora may be a household name, but outbreaks happen almost every year. Knowing the symptoms, knowing where it comes from, and knowing how to protect yourself can save weeks of illness. Knowledge is truly power. Okay? Thank you so much for watching another episode of Let's Talk About It. Have you ever heard of this parasite? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Never miss another episode. Baby, I'm not reading all this, baby, honey. I just be writing stuff. But anyway, y'all, have y'all ever heard of this? You know, because every time something come out, this done happened before. Because the major outbreak happened in 2018. I don't remember, or maybe I don't watch the news, or maybe it didn't affect nobody I know, so I didn't know what was going on. But this is affecting a lot of people, and people are talking about it, okay? See, I thought it was like a virus, like you go, and then people be sick around you, but it is not that. It comes from produce, okay? Things that you eat for raw, like, you know, and people had so many mixed storylines, but now they're saying, you know, breaking news is also affecting eggs. And I don't know whether that's true, but I heard it. You know what I'm saying? I heard that it's also affecting the eggs. So just be careful. You know, when you're buying anything for the store, make sure things are not recalled. Make sure that, you know, you're asking, I guess, the important questions, and make sure you're washing everything that you're getting. But they're saying they don't really help. But because basically this coming from raw stuff. Like, you gotta think of things that you eat raw, like lettuce. Most people that eat lettuce, they're not cooking lettuce, so I can see how that could be contaminated. But honey, all I can tell you is this: be careful out there, baby, and be safe when you're buying these things, okay? And if you feel any of these symptoms, y'all, if you're feeling terrible anyway, if you're feeling terrible more than 3 days, baby, you need to go to the hospital, okay? But I'll call your doctor. And if you don't have a regular doctor, baby, you need to get you one, okay? I don't want to be figure it out, okay? Or figure something out. I know everybody's situation is different, and people watch me all over the world. But if you can, try to get a regular doctor, okay? Just try to get a regular doctor if you can, okay? Because I know everybody's situation is different. Me, probably like 5 or 6 years ago, I got a regular doctor. I wanted one doctor that I go see about everything. And my doctor, what he does is he specializes in certain things, and the things that he don't specialize, he refers you out. You got an issue, he's gonna refer you out. I'm gonna send you to the people that specialize in this. So you want a doctor that kind of knows you, know what I'm saying? Knows what you're going, know your history. You don't want to be jumping over here because they might misdiagnose you if they don't have a history with you, okay? But it's very important, if you feel sick in any way, go seek treatment and go get help, because this ain't gonna be something that go away, because you can be sick for a couple of weeks or you can be sick for months, and if you take the proper medication, you'll be okay. Anyway, I love y'all so much. I hope that this nasty parasite does not affect you. My son is trying to get out the room, y'all. What nigga, what? Did you fake flea? Did the parasite get you? Anyway, I love y'all a lot. I will see y'all on the next video. And thank you for clicking play. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all the crazy things, and I'll see you on the next video. Y'all be safe out there, and happy eating. Just be careful.